What it do? What it do? I'm the captain today, even though the captain is on the ship. But I said, man, give me the fucking reins, nigga. I'm doing this shit today.
Damn it. Just messed up our whole video.
Yep.
Even on the live.
Yes.
Done.
Yes. Gotta be a professional,
This
people.
done.
This is why he ain't the captain.
It's done. Damn.
You gotta be a professional.
Damn.
This is
Gotta
why he
shut
ain't the
down.
captain.
This is why.
Thought you were a YouTube expert.
Man, look, we starting it off. We starting it off.
Good
My
start,
bad.
all right.
My bad.
Messing up the money.
I
never try to mess up the
money.
never try to mess up the money, but my bad. I will do better next time.
Won't be no next time. I'll be back.
But look, today we are talking about, we've been talking about timelines and beefs and things that have happened in hip hop as of recently. And today we're going to be talking about the timeline between Chris Brown and Quavo. And we're going to talk about their tracks. And obviously, you guys can send in your super chats in regards to whatever you want to. The super stickers. BZ, how much time we giving them today?
20 minutes?
20 minutes. So at 9:20, because we was on time today.
Damn right.
We was on time today. So you guys got until 9:20 to send in your super chats, and we will get through those. As you guys already know, some of them we can't answer on the spot. We will make a show or a video out of it. A short something, we'll make content out of it. So send them in. All right, we appreciate them. But before we get into the actual live and everything that we got going on today, I just want to give a PSA because I saw a couple of people here and in some of our other videos. They're asking, where's Odd Friday? Look, I'm always transparent. I don't like to lie to the people. We are getting a new studio at some point in time. Me and BZ agree that we don't want to start Odd Friday here and then have to rebrand it based off of what the new digs may be. You know what I'm saying? Because we were going to do some things different, but we just put a pause on that until we understand, what the new home is going to be. So once we figure that out, then we will be back on Odd Friday. It'll probably be a shortened season, lockout. It is what it is. But Odd Friday ain't going nowhere. Me and BZ still love doing it. Also, another thing, if you guys love reviews, me and Ken 2 years ago did it. We are back this year with it. So make sure you follow the podcast, That in Hip Hop Podcast. We're dropping a review a day, D365. But not only are we on podcasts right now, don't leave us just yet. But after you're done watching our live, go to the YouTube channel, DE365 Reviews. We are not technically one review a day there. Sometimes we drop 3. Sometimes we might skip a day. But you're definitely going to get a lot of reviews, or everything that me and Ken have done is going on that YouTube channel. So like, comment, subscribe, share with somebody. But if you are into reviews, we got a whole bunch of them over there. So appreciate you guys. And all right, to the content. What up?
I wanted to shout out BZ sent it over to us, man. Shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture, man.
Yes, sir.
They did a video dedicated to Mike, and just really dead in hip hop in general,
Yeah,
man. And
yeah.
it was really cool. Like
Yeah.
that's like some of the coolest shit I've seen. Like somebody just giving like praise to dead in hip hop. Shout, just how they followed it since they were younger, and it was really crazy to
You
hear.
say said
Like
15.
how, yeah. That
Since they
was
was
crazy.
15.
But man, it was a really cool video, man. So if y'all, I think
I'm gonna put it in the link. I'm gonna put the video in the link.
put the video in the link
In the chat.
in the chat. Yeah, man, definitely check it out, man. It was a really cool video they did. Just
Giving us our flowers, man.
giving us our flowers or whatever. Like saying we like the pioneers of it, and I thought that was really cool.
It's
to
in the
see stuff
chat.
like that. Up and coming brothers that's doing their thing in the video content realm. So yeah, man, get their numbers up, man. Go over to subscribe to those guys. It was really dope. It really was dope.
Yeah.
And they have really good chemistry too. Like,
They
I
do.
really like how
do.
how they were on the video. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the thing that took me aback on that, Modest, and I know we ain't gonna spend too much time here,
Mhm.
but I definitely want to piggyback is and this is not no ego shit or nothing like that,
Mhm.
but I feel like we don't get enough flowers
Mhm.
now
Mhm.
while we're still in the midst of hip hop and creating content and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I don't feel like we get enough flowers, but them brothers definitely gave us our flowers. So I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do that, but you did, and we appreciate that.
yeah.
All right. So to the content of the day. timeline beef. All right. So we talking Chris Brown and Quavo from the Migos. So where did all of this start? Because I thought this shit just kind of happened out of nowhere. Back in April of 2017, Quavo starts to date Chris Brown's ex, Karrueche Tran. And we all know how Chris Brown felt about Karrueche. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of his exes, is Rihanna and Karrueche. Like, those were his top two. So back in April of 2017, TMZ reported that Quavo and Tran were seen spending time together, which apparently got Chris Brown pissed off. So that's kind of sort of where this thing has started. June of 2017, the two stars confront each other. Later on that year, Quavo and Chris Brown's entourage, they kind of confronted each other at the BET Awards, and that's all.
Fight?
No, there was no fight, but you know, man, these niggas, they're not built like that no more. They're not built like that. But no, there was no fight. They just kind of, you know, ruffled some feathers, had some words, and this, that, and the third. Now we fast forward 7 years until April of this year, 2024. Brown calls out Quavo, and Quavo responds. Right? So we got two diss tracks. We got Chris Brown, Weakest Link, and we got Quavo's bitches
Over hoes and bitches.
Yeah, over hoes and bitches.
So it wasn't one before Weakest Link? I thought I heard that it was was it one before Weakest Link?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, so Weakest Link, that was his first full blown like the actual song. That this the first shots were fired. I forgot the track's name.
Yeah, I got you. It's
Yeah.
called Freak on the 2023 album 1111, which was Chris Brown's. He had a song called Freak where he referenced the 2017 fling.
But then the actual shots got fired when he released the deluxe version of the album. I think earlier this year. That's how it went down. Yeah.
And then a day later after that, Quavo dropped Tender,
Okay.
which was a song responding to Chris Brown's call out, in which he raps, "You did the bitch wrong and now the bitch gone. She posted with a thug, call a bitch phone. She won't come home. Don't beat her up."
Don't beat him.
Oh, wow.
Then they got into it at a basketball game, right?
It wasn't got into it. He just called him like, "Get your bitch ass out." You talking about that? When he said, "Get your bitch ass out of here."
Hey, man.
But it was like some sports shit though.
Yeah.
I think it was high to under the sports shit.
Yeah,
It probably was
yeah,
still some
yeah.
animosity, but he
Yeah.
still wanted to like
Right.
ball out on that nigga.
Right.
You know
Because
what
he
I'm
did
saying?
it again or something.
Yeah,
Like, he did it
yeah,
twice or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Well, Beezy, I'm gonna start with you
Mhm.
because when we was talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef, right? You was like, man, you know, if we talking about putting it all out there, you was really feeling the Chris Brown diss track.
I mean, I like the fact that it was direct. Like it was direct. Wasn't no punches being pulled. It was a straight diss track. It wasn't no AI being used. He went straight. He went straight for Quavo. Like that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm accustomed to. I mean, you know, the song was cool, but I like the fact that Chris Brown was like, "No, motherfucker, I'm talking to you."
Yeah,
That's what I like.
You're the only reason I went to even just listen to it. Because
gotcha.
when I saw it, I was like, man, who cares?
I
I mean, that's borderline why I'm not even hosting this. Like I'm like, who cares about this? But then it was a solid ass diss track. I was like, whoa, wait.
I think it was beyond solid, honestly.
I mean, it's solid for me because I could care less.
I can care
about
less.
Chris Brown rapping.
But
I
as
just
a
can't.
diss
But it was
track,
dope though.
as a diss track,
Yeah, it was dope.
It definitely served way more
The
purpose.
beat was dope.
It was
Yeah.
like
Chris Brown was dope.
after
I was
hearing
just
that, it was like, okay,
damn.
Quavo got to fight this motherfucker. Like that's how direct and good that beef song was. I was like, yeah, because I even tweeted, I was like, shit, everybody argue about diss songs, but I'm like, shit, Chris Brown made the best and most direct diss song out of all these rappers. So,
Yeah. And then when I listened to the Quavo one, what really stood out to me was like, damn, bro, Chris Brown sound like a better rapper than you, Quavo. Like
On this, he does.
on this,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and Chris Brown has had, you know, opportunities where he rapped.
He was still struggling to get through it.
Who?
Chris
What?
Brown.
Chris Brown. What do you mean struggling?
Nah.
Y'all thought he actually rapped well on that?
I did.
Yes, that nigga was flowing, bro.
He
He was in the pocket.
one section. I feel you. It was one section where it was kind of a little shaky, but it was just really small
Super
section.
small, yeah.
It was a very small section.
For a nigga who's not known for rapping to do something
Yeah.
like that,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, on the curve.
I ain't grading him on the curve.
What?
And he's rapped before. Chris Brown rapped before.
Yeah.
It's
It was
not like
good.
this is
Oh,
new.
look at me now. He rapped
Yeah.
on that joint.
Yeah.
And he's rapped on.
He got a whole
You
project
probably
with
remember.
Tiger.
He was good.
No, I do remember.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he got a couple projects. He got a
I don't
project
know,
with
man.
Tiger called
I
Fan
think
for
he
Fan.
struggled a little bit. I think the content was fiery. I do it because Spike, we was recording his mic salon, right? And we were talking about it, and Spike and B were talking about it as well. And I was like, let me go listen to it,
Mhm.
and because I thought it was funny when I saw it. I was
Yeah.
like, Chris Brown, Quavo, okay.
Yeah, it's like Rye. Who cares? It's
Yeah. So I knew eventually I would get to it, but when B was like, nah, like he gonna have to fight him. I was like, let me listen to this. I was like,
So you was on the same shit I was on there.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wait
I
a
was like,
minute,
yeah.
bro.
I
Go
was
get the
like-
gloves, bro.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that shit was
bruh,
spicy.
that's a diss
Yeah,
track.
but that was it. Like outside of that, I was like, ooh, bro,
Yeah.
I bet you glad this song over.
And I love what he called it, weakest link.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, Offset or Takeoff is no
Both of
longer
them.
with us.
Yeah, Takeoff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Takeoff is no longer with us. Quavo, I think, he has that star power, but Offset, in my opinion, had the best solo album out of him. You know what I'm saying? So for him to call it weakest link, like that's a really strong jab, bro.
But he's not though. Quavo had the biggest name. Offset got his name,
But he's the weakest rapper out the crew.
Yeah.
But he might be the weakest rapper. But he's like he was the most popular rapper. Like everybody, it was Quavo. Migos was Quavo. It was.
I don't know
Yeah,
about that. I don't know
It
about
was.
that because
Quavo was everywhere, bro.
He
I
the star- he's
understand
the
that,
star
but
power.
so
He's
was
the star.
Offset. But so was Offset because
That was
of-
later. That was later. Nah, man. I think you misremembering.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not.
Quavo was the guy. Quavo
Mhm.
was the star. He was. Offset has been, since the Cardi and all that. His name got bigger, but nah, it was Quavo first. So
Maybe he
yeah.
mean weakest link because he was the weakest rapper. Maybe that could
Yeah,
be.
that I mean,
Yeah,
No, that's why
he's
you-
the weakest
that's
link as far as
Yeah.
rapper, but like
popularity wise.
wise, it was Quavo. Like
I don't know, chat. What do y'all feel? You know what I'm saying?
think
Since
that's
it's
Quavo.
super chats.
I don't know. That might be like a double entendre we think about because Takeoff and Quavo's last album was what the only built for Infinity Links. He's saying you the weakest link between the two. Takeoff it should have been used to Takeoff.
Could have been.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It could have been.
One
Yep.
of them.
Quavo
So-
was everywhere. He was
like I said,
featured on everybody's stuff. Offset and Takeoff wasn't featured on people's stuff like Quavo.
Offset wasn't because Offset was always the quiet one of the
Yeah.
crew. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't out there.
And
I thought
my
it was
thing is
Takeoff
like
that was the quiet one of the crew.
No, that's
No,
Takeoff.
that
Takeoff.
could be
Takeoff was the quiet one. Offset
that's
was
what
Yeah,
I'm
take
saying.
off, take off.
Takeoff,
Right.
yeah.
I keep saying, I
But-
keep
But
getting
Quavo
confused.
said and Offset has said they like him out of
He's the best rapper, yeah.
best
They say
rapper.
they
So
feel he's the best rapper
that's
out of the
no
group, yeah.
like to call it weakest link. I mean, they've already acknowledged that he raps better
Mhm.
than those two, but he wasn't the most popular.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
all
disagree.
I'm saying.
I don't disagree.
What you think of
Quavo's response?
yeah, using Takeoff? I wonder was that like some old vocals he got? From
Yeah,
I think it
of course,
was. Yeah.
of course.
It was some
Yeah.
old
Of
vocals.
course,
Of
people
course.
thought it was AI.
For
Nah.
some. I can- in this
I thought some
time, you
people
can
thought
think.
it was AI.
I
In
can
this
see
time,
why.
you can see why people were questioning it.
People thought it was.
I assumed it was old vocals that he just found.
Yeah. Either or
what I see.
unreleased stuff too.
Yeah, those
That's
are
what it
old
is, yeah.
unreleased
Yeah,
vocals he got.
100%.
Yeah.
And the reason why AI didn't even cross my mind is because it's like this is Migos. Like, you know, it wasn't like
But we in
Drake
this time,
using Tupac or
I
Snoop.
know, but we in that time.
I don't
Yeah.
disagree, B, but I guess
Yeah.
for me, I'm old school in that way where like that didn't cross my mind because of who it was. You know what I'm saying? Like
question
he
everything
has
now.
access to the Migos vault. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that they have hella shit that was never released that, so I never thought that it was
Question everything.
AI.
I didn't either until I started seeing people saying it was AI. I was just like,
Got to
wait,
question everything,
what?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he say some stuff like directly to about the he didn't say
Nah,
anything
it wasn't.
about
It wasn't direct.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
nah.
It was just it could have been about anybody.
Yeah, it could have been about
I
anybody,
think
but
that's why he used it. Yeah.
exactly because
Gotcha.
because the track is obviously a diss to Chris Brown, then it could be directed in that way. But
He didn't wait long.
no, he didn't.
He didn't wait long.
He didn't. He
What,
didn't
about
wait
48
long at all.
hours, just about roughly. I think. Yeah.
Listen to the song. Yeah, it sounded about right.
Yeah.
How did y'all
He ain't
feel?
crazy.
Y'all feel Quavo did?
He did what he could do.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think the funny thing when he called him a crackhead, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, now that's funny.
That shit was funny to me.
Yeah, the beat,
yeah.
nigga.
I think the best thing about the diss wasn't even the music. I thought it was the album artwork because that's an
With the
actual.
choking or somebody.
Yeah, because he was actually choking Karuchi. So obviously they made it into a cartoon and it's Quavo choking, whatever. But I thought that was very interesting, and that one I feel cuts deep. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. You know, Quavo did what Quavo does.
Yeah,
But, you
Get
know,
an A for effort, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, A
for
for
responding
effort.
for responding fast.
100%.
I do
Yeah.
think
Throwing
people-
takeoff on there and stuff.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
do think people giving him a hard time because I see some people like, man, just sit this one out.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I
ain't it.
saw that too.
Yeah, and I'm like, it wasn't.
You
that
disagree?
bad.
No.
Huh?
You think
He got to respond, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Mm-mm.
I mean, Chris Brown's is better, I think.
It's
Oh,
better.
100%.
Yeah, Chris Brown was
because
like-
Chris Brown is the better artist,
Yeah.
and it just showed. Like, you know, there's levels to this shit, and Chris
and
Brown
he
is.
was dirty. He was like, he said, "R.I.P. Takeoff." He said, "Everybody wish it was you."
Yeah.
Like, that's some fucked up shit.
That's
It
some
is.
fighting words
Bro,
right
it
there,
is.
That's
bro.
when I was
It
like,
is.
"Oh shit!" Then it was
It
then
is.
what he said. Then you got Body by a Singing Nigga,
Mhm.
and then you Takeoff come out and drop what he dropped, and you like,
You know
shit.
what I thought was
Might need to
interesting?
get yourself up off the mat, bro.
Isn't Quavo proving Chris Brown's point of being the weakest link by putting Takeoff on it?
No, I think
No?
I think, no, because I think he tried to do some fucking Drake shit. He tried to do some Drake shit in his own way.
I feel you, but again, that just gives credence to what Chris Brown is saying. Nigga, you the weakest. Like you
Nah,
can.
he tried
Chris
to
Brown
be-
went dolo. You should have came dolo, Quavo.
No,
You over here getting your
he-
brother that passed on.
He was trying to be slick and cute, just like Drake did when Drake pulled out when Winnie got Tupac. and
That's
Snoop
different
Dogg.
though. That's
It's
different.
not different.
It is different.
It's- how is it different?
Because the way Drake used Snoop and Pac was to try to incite a reaction to Kendrick. Like Snoop and Pac wasn't dissing Kendrick, right? Like it was
Neither
part
was
of the.
Takeoff, right?
But the way that those lyrics are, it's now directed like those whatever Takeoff was saying is now directed toward Chris
I
Brown.
think the idea and the premise behind what he wanted to do is there.
I think intent has a lot. I think it's part of context. And the intent that Takeoff had whenever he recorded that wasn't for Chris Brown. Quavo redirected the intention that way, therefore proving Chris Brown that Quavo is the weakest link.
I do think that he did prove that he's the weakest link.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that by using Takeoff, I don't think that you may say that may amplifies it,
Mhm.
but what I'm saying is that I don't think that if Drake didn't do what he did with whatever wax song he just put out, I don't know if Quavo would have did the same thing.
Mhm.
I think he was trying to be slick. That's what I think. But regardless, I like that he, stepped up to the mic and responded and, said what he said. He threw his jabs in there. I think he said that, when we see you, we're going to fight, because they were at this, they were at some event together and they sat on side by side with one another. And I saw that was trending on Twitter. I didn't know what the hell was going on because it's hard to keep up with all this stuff. But it's just, I don't know, man. Like, we're in 2024 and this is not the beef that I thought would happen.
Mhm.
And it happened right after Drake Kendrick. It's
Yeah.
like, can y'all just what do they call it in boxing? What card are they?
Oh, the
Undercard.
Yeah. What are y'all doing?
Okay.
What are y'all doing?
Well,
If anything, you're not even the main event. Nobody want to hear from you.
I understand, but Ken, at the end of the day, this is good for music. It is good for hip hop. People are checking.
How is Chris Brown and Quavo beefing in 2024 good for music and hip hop?
Because look,
Did you not hear those songs?
I did hear those songs, but at the end of the day, Ken, what is doing is drumming up interest, because people that are even fair weather fans on the outside, they're clicking, they're checking, they're doing research, they're trying to figure out why, how, say, is it an AI verse from Takeoff? Like, all of these things get the numbers up, right? Like, I talked about it, and you guys have literally 60 seconds to get in your super chats. Ken, I talked about it in a sense that 50 Cent, in my opinion, is the greatest beef guy in hip hop history, right? And some of the beefs that he had, primarily with the Locks, wasn't because of personal beef. He and I saw a Jadakiss interview, and I can't remember the name of the song. I want to say it was on a mixtape. 50 Cent said, some of the greatest rappers come from Yonkers. So he gave him this props. And then that beef with 50 came out of nowhere. When Jadakiss responded with Checkmate, that shit charted Billboard. Who was checking for Jada like that, Ken? So all I'm saying is this is good for the business of music.
So you're telling me that after people listen to the Takeoff song, the first thing they want to do is go
Quavo.
to Migos. Oh, the Quavo song. The first thing they want to do is like, oh, I gotta go hear more of this.
Maybe. Baby. So what you're saying right now, Ken, is that Quavo, Chris Brown, and Migos, because they're lumped in there, nobody's catalog has gotten an uptick in streaming numbers. If you tell me that that's false, you a lie.
I can't tell you one way or the other because I don't have any.
I know I don't have no concrete numbers either. Yeah. But
he asked me a question, he can't even prove it.
Because I ain't look it up. I'm in the heat of the moment right now. I ain't look it up. But I would have to assume, Ken, that people searching, the YouTube numbers are going up, the streaming numbers are going up. Like people are looking.
Because people are like, why?
Exactly.
Why does this exist?
Okay.
Why do we have this? Why are these two beefing out of all people?
But that's good. But that's good for business.
Who's saying why?
Hopefully, a lot of people.
I think we're in the minority. Like, I think people actually care about this particular beef. Over like hip hop
care.
It's entertaining.
I hear people talking about.
I like that word. I like entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't know about care.
No, I think it's entertaining to people that listen to the Chris Browns and the Quavos of the world. I think the hip hop world isn't as intrigued by this than we are about the Kendrick shit. But I think there is a subset of people that I've come across that, oh man, you heard the Chris Brown diss? I'm like, not really. You know what I'm saying? But there are people that care about it. Just not in. I don't think in the hip hop world. I think we're in the minority. But there are people that care about this beef.
They have like legit issues, and I think them having legit issues, that is actually really centered in like some real shit. You know, maybe that's interesting to people because it's not like for sport. It's like Chris Brown really don't like him, and Quavo really don't like him, and shit. They might actually really do fight. Right. You know, but outside of that. You know, it's just like
my thing is that it makes the shade rooms and shit like that. That's not us, right? We're in the hip hop world, but I think like the shade rooms and the other shit, like people like the gossip joints, they talk about this particular beef. They're talking about
it. You have to cover it.
Yeah.
The chat seem to disagree. The chat saying that ain't nobody really checking for it.
But we got a hip hop chat. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really go off of that. I don't know. I don't know if I can go off of that. I mean, yeah, just like we don't care. I mean, I'm sure the people in our chat don't care. Like, but I'm just trying to think about this, you know, outside of us. I have heard people talking about this. Like, really, I have heard like people like that's not big into hip hop like we are, but they are here into, you know.
Well, these are really two popular artists, Chris Brown, Quavo, and Chris Brown randomly decides to diss Quavo out of the blue. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a Chris Brown fan, which apparently he still has plenty, you know, maybe this is exciting for you, and maybe people on the outside are looking in and questioning what is even going on. But it seems like a lot of people, like, you know, like those places when they were beefing side by side, all that stuff made everywhere, and people were talking about how they look and stuff like that. You know, so I you know, I don't know.
You go on Facebook, people talking about Chris Brown and
Quavo.
You know what I'm saying? That's the demographic I'm talking about. Yeah. There's a demo that is paying attention to this beef. It's just not our demo.
Isn't that older though? And Facebook kind of considered like the older crowd?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying.
That's the fair weather fan though.
Yeah.
That's the fans outside of hip hop. Like we
look,
are
dog,
entrenched.
Look, 1 day ago, Billboard is talking about it. BET is talking about
100%.
Like they are still talking about this. This is just like 1 day ago. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
and that's why I said
there's a certain demographic that does
100%. And that's why I said that it's good for the business of music.
Yeah.
Is it important for the culture, Ken? And I feel like that's the perspective you're coming from. I agree with you. Do we care about it? No. Is it gonna move the needle in this, that, and the third? No. But for the business of music, this is amazing. The Drake and Kendrick thing is amazing. Beef is amazing for the music numbers.
Yeah. And
It
just-
is.
And for the chat, yeah, I still use Facebook for family and friends. I don't use it for this type of stuff, but nah, but that's my point though. My family and friends from back in the day, like I see it on my timeline. I'm like, who cares? Like, I'm with y'all. I don't care. But there is trust me, the same demographic that watches Tyler Perry shows. They care about this shit. Trust me. Trust me. Y'all not out there in the street in those type of streets. They care about this beef. Why you laugh? I'm serious. I'm serious, bro. I could go on Facebook right now. I guarantee that somebody's talking about it right now. They are, man. They are.
And it's not just Facebook Ken Modest.
Yeah.
I'm looking like
Yeah.
I'm Google searching just
Yeah.
Chris Brown's weakest link, right? And I'm coming across a whole bunch of different YouTube channels. But the lowest one I saw was 20K in terms of views for that song. I got another one that's a lyric video. Has 52K. I have another one that I saw that had 500,000 views. Like Ken, for the business, for the money of music, this is amazing. Beef sells, drama sells. We know that. They're just applying it to the music.
Yeah.
You know, and as long now this is a little bit different, right? Because there is actual tension. Like we know that Chris Brown has a very short fuse at times. It's been documented. I'm not saying nothing that nobody can Google. And Quavo and the Migos and Chris Brown, once upon a time, they was cool. You know, Chris Brown was being featured on their stuff and all of this type of stuff. He broke up with Karuchi, and then all of a sudden, this nigga, like you dating her, bro? Like there's an issue there. There's a bro code type of thing there. So I get it. I hope that it just stays on wax. And 50 the instigator told Quavo he need to fire back, and he did ASAP. I just feel that it just needs to stay on wax. Let's not let any beefs from 2024 in the future get any physical or violent or anything like that. Just keep it at music.
All right. I did like the line. I wanted to point out because I know people obviously like the Chris Brown, but it was a couple lines that I liked on Quavo's drum when he said, "We stump in the yard." You know how that ended. Like he died in Stump the Yard. Yeah, he died like early in Stump the Yard.
First 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought that was actually. Yeah, I thought that was actually a dope bar.
I see. I get Quavo A fast.
Yeah. I thought that was a dope bar. It was something else he said
The
too.
turnaround was quick.
The genuine consistency seems to be for Quavo's response is that the only thing that it was good, but it just wasn't enough compared to how Chris Brown did.
Like
he didn't give enough.
Right, Chris Brown was just
put a lot of bars.
Ammo.
Yeah, people saying like if the roles were reversed, right? Like if this was the first song that kind of like starts it off or whatever, they're like it would have been like it does perfect for that. But as far as it being an actual response and this deep into it, it's like you got
the way Chris Brown was hitting below the belt. You like it wasn't enough, Quavo.
Man.
But I don't know anything about this, but he said niggas ran in your house, tied up your aunt because you ain't paid. Like that is like shit true. Like that's some personal
Chris Brown
shit.
claimed like he was Pyru or something.
Yeah.
I remember I used to hear that rumor. I used to hear that
Yeah.
rumor. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, he pulled some dirt on him. You know what I'm saying? He pulled something on and put it in the bar. But like y'all said, it just wasn't enough of a punch to retaliate for what Chris Brown did.
I don't even know if it was the punch, Rod. I think it's more so the quality of the artist. You know, Chris Brown is an amazing artist. I can't say the same for Quavo. Now, the numbers, Migos have been extremely successful, but as a rapper, Quavo is mediocre at best. And I'm being just honest, my own opinion.
Somebody said, "Excuse me, spoiler alert, Rob." If you ain't seen Stop the Yard by now, goddamn. Like,
I know, right?
But he dies very early, so it ain't even like a thing. For
Soon as the credits go past,
right?
It's a wrap.
That nigga had one dance scene.
It was hard though. Hey, the dance was hard. That nigga was crumping and shit. That nigga did some hat tricks. He died like a motherfucker.
ASAP. But shit, Ken, let's get into these super chats.
Oh, we all know you got a quote to say from Chris Brown as far as how he responded so far, right?
Oh yeah. My bad, Sonny. I forgot that you had sent that.
What happened?
So, Chris Brown, we already know, man. IG is like the official place to ignite beefs, respond to people, to do all types of shit. We see sports athletes, they unfollow their team, all that type of shit. So Chris Brown took to IG and he said, Google raps that shit is poo. Damn, I was excited. That shit don't even need a response. Take off, rap better. So he went straight to Quavo's neck and was like, hey nigga, like you not even like yo, whatever you put out there, bro, it's not even that nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't have to respond to that.
No, he don't. He don't. He don't.
I mean, he's winning.
He is winning.
He's winning. Like, so if Quavo would have came back with a harder punch, you gotta respond like that.
And I think part of the reason why he's winning is because Saweetie is literally backing up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she didn't deny that she fucked with Chris Brown when she was with Quavo. So that's true. We could assume it's true because she's come out and she was like, so if you can make an IG model into me, show me. To Quavo.
Yeah, she posting screenshots.
Pretty much saying she's taking Chris Brown's side. So yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, again, I don't think Quavo's response was trash at all, but it doesn't warrant a response because Chris Brown is winning off of his initial diss. He's winning.
I mean, but what was her point in doing that? Because he bagged her from a DM and he sent her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Knowing her, that's just because that's just personal. You know, they had a relationship.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why would she? I'm just saying, why would she post that or screenshot or whatever she did? And like I'm saying, yeah, he bagged her through a DM.
Yeah, so, but I guess just like trying to look at it from her perspective. I guess like it feels like you're trying to say I'm not nothing as a celebrity or as an artist or
exactly like you could recreate me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she probably felt disrespected by him saying that, like, oh, like I got to where I'm at by myself, not because I dated you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, has she taken off musically like that though?
No.
Yeah, no, she got she got some features and stuff like that. She's not at the level of Chris Brown or Quavo. Like she's not at that level.
Is she any level her peers? Like is she at the level of Lotto?
She collaborates with Lotto. I'll say that.
Yeah, I would say today Lotto is still
listen to her music, so I don't know.
I feel you. Yeah. I feel like Lotto is still ascending where Saweetie is plateaued. She's not growing anymore. You know what I'm saying? But Lotto is still growing, but I don't think Lotto is as big as Saweetie.
Because Coyle Ray is bigger than Saweetie. Right?
Yeah, 100%. You know, so it is what it is, but at the same time, it's like it's an empty calorie bar where, okay, cool. Like Quavo says, you know, I could turn an IG model into you. Well, show me then. Like, can you? Like Quavo, do you have that much pull, my guy? I don't know.
Yeah, but ultimately though, man, I give two shits about this beef.
It was interesting.
It wasn't even interesting to me. Only thing that made me listen to it was B's reaction to it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I see why B said that. But that's literally it. I do not care.
Interesting to me only because it seemingly came out of nowhere. I was not aware of past transgressions between the two. Right. I didn't know. I don't follow it, so I didn't care. But it was somewhat entertaining because it's like, oh. And just the timing of it, right? Like with everything else happening with Kendrick and Drake versus everybody, just like, oh, y'all niggas too. Right. So
everybody firing shots, bro.
Who else has beefed in the hip hop and in the R&B type world? Like
Michael Jackson and Prince.
They beefed?
Yeah.
Like on wax?
They didn't like each other.
Yeah, they didn't like each other.
I understand that, but like on wax, who's done it?
Nah.
I can't remember off the top of my head. No.
I can't think of it either for some reason.
Yeah, because I know Jay and R. Kelly had issues, but it never made it. Well, I think they did have lyrics against each other.
But Jay ain't R&B.
I know, but this is the same situation with Quavo and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Somebody said Mariah Carey and Eminem.
he beefed with a lot of people.
Yeah, that was his whole MO.
That was his thing.
Yeah, he was beefing with Britney Spears, like all them,
and Sync, all them niggas. So that doesn't technically.
Chris Brown and Frank. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Who?
Chris Brown and Frank. You might Quavo actually.
He mentioned that.
Yeah, he mentioned
Chris
that
Brown and Frank Ocean. He said you lost
songs though. I didn't know that.
They
I don't
had
know
songs,
they had lyrics.
Well, yeah. So I can pull it up. After I'll say whenever I find it. I can pull it up. But Frank had. I think it was on one of Earl's. I think it was actually on Doris. He had a verse about it when he was talking about it because him and Chris got into it in a parking lot and his bodyguard got involved and everything. So Frank won though.
Dang.
The Weeknd and Drake.
Mm.
Elizabeth said that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
counts,
They've taken subtle shots to
You
each
kinda
other.
say that,
Yeah, they've taken subtle shots. So
Yeah, but that's really it to this direct. That's about it right now.
Yeah.
Unless anything new drops.
yeah.
Bryson
So that in
Tiller
itself,
had good
like, you know what I'm
music.
saying? Hip hop beefs, like that's a thing.
mhm.
I don't really
R&B
know.
is
This ain't
not,
nothing. This ain't nothing to look for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who looking for an R&B?
Yeah,
nigga
it
to
wasn't
beef
like
with
this was
somebody? Yeah.
building up where people
Yeah.
were like really invested throughout the
Mhm.
years or
Right.
whatever. Like, because I think when FIFO or Sonny was going down about the timeline earlier, I'm like, I ain't know none.
Yeah,
of that
I
shit.
ain't know
Like,
nothing
it,
about
like
that
it
either.
was nothing to keep folks invested to where
Mhm.
we seeing this going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we've been invested with Kendrick and Drake all these years.
Yes,
We wasn't
it's
invested.
over a decade.
We wasn't invested in this.
Right,
You know what I'm
exactly. That's my
saying?
point. That's
Yeah.
my point. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, nobody.
Yeah.
Just sing and dance, nigga. Like,
Damn, shut up and dribble, huh? Just shut up and dribble. God damn, right wing Rod over there.
Okay,
Catch
I found the lyrics, whatever. So the song is Earl Sweatshirt Sunday off of Doors featuring
Mm.
Frank Ocean, and
okay.
there's a part I think is on. I can't remember his first or second verse, but I got the lyrics right here. He said, "When I'm playing surfboard, I put whiskey in that salt water. I empty every canteen just to wear that straight edge varsity. You think that's cool? They called me soft in high school. Thank God I'm jagged. Forgot you don't like it rough. I mean, he called me a faggot. I was just
Oh,
calling his
God.
bluff. I mean, how anal am I gonna be when I'm aiming my gun? And why is his mug all bloody? That was a 3-on-1. So that's supposed to be shots.
I
Hey,
thought
Chris
it was
Brown.
doing the jagged edge.
I know,
Yeah, see, and this is my issue sometimes when people like in the moment that feels like you reaching. You know what I'm saying? Now that all of this has transpired, it's like, okay, cool. You can apply to it if you want to. But it's like when you listen to that when it came out, your mind didn't go to Chris Brown.
No, yeah.
So
I feel yeah. That's what it's never been like straight confirmed. It's just always kind of like just been like that kind of theory behind it, as far as like that's who, because I guess of the timing of when it was released and when the incident happened. So
yeah. Well, super chats.
Alrighty then. Jabbar Franklin, keep coming with fire content. 2 months ago, I sent 2 songs on Patreon to be reviewed live. I resent the links tonight at 7:40. If y'all cannot do it, understood. Just shoot my shot. I respect your opinion, feedback. We'll pull those. Hope you
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have them now, but for the next live, we'll see what we got. So I appreciate you sending those over to Patreon. Jonathan Hernandez, Watch the Throne 2. How would it sound like? Hopefully, like now.
I have no idea.
Nothing.
Yeah, I've been listening to Kanye more, so how will it sound?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Jay and Kanye are in sync to make something like that happen.
That would be a horrible idea.
Yeah, it's
horrible.
the
idea
timing
at
is
this
not
point,
correct at all.
Yeah. So I think Jay is going in a different direction, like rhyming wise, ever since 444 and some of the stuff we've heard since then. Like, and then Kanye is just not the same. Yay. I think that'd be a horrible idea. Horrible idea.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds was Jay and Jay Electron. That was y'all part 2. They Watch the Throw. Not best of both worlds, but yeah, the Watch the Throw. That was the new Watch the Throw.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it would sound horrible. Like probably worse than the first one sounded.
First one wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. As much as I didn't like it, but
it was good. Watch the Throne was good.
it was all right.
It was good.
Had moments.
I actually want to revisit it. I haven't
It was
listened to
good.
it in
Church of the Watch.
D365 reviews. Y'all go over there.
Said shit.
Yep.
Jonathan Hernandez. Let me move on. Would you rather listen to the Detox album that Dr. Dre was working on, or the version of Daytona that Kanye scrapped that had multiple producers?
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that either.
The Daytona with multiple producers.
Why?
Over Detox?
Yeah, I'm just over it. It's cares about Detox at this point. I want to hear what them Pusha T rounds sound like over some different production. And I wonder what producers he was tapping in with different, of course, probably maybe Pharrell, but I wonder what other producers he probably was tapping in. I mean, my name, he had different producers, and that was dope. So yeah.
For me, it's Detox. only because the legendary run that Dr. Dre's had, and obviously, I agree. B, like at this point, like I really don't care. But if I had to choose, I want to see what happened.
I would probably say Detox if we loved Compton a lot more, but that shit came and went so damn quick.
Yeah,
Yes. So no,
I think Detox will sound dated today.
You think so?
I mean, hell, you've been working on that shit since what, 2004?
Right.
I, mean,
I think it probably.
But
Detox isn't Detox anymore.
I want to hear Detox.
Thank you, Ken. But
I
think
done
about
heard a version of that.
2001. Like if that first half came out today, niggas would still go crazy.
No, crazy is a little, yeah.
It's a little extreme.
For Dre though?
Yeah, nah.
Okay. It was so you don't think that it would garner a good reception?
It's too late. The time has passed.
Yeah.
People forget Compton, man. Compton left a bad taste.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
folks,
yeah.
like, that's what I'm saying,
And
man.
it had Kendrick on it, had
Bruh, Anderson
Anderson
Paak,
Paak, and it still wasn't that great.
Had
Yeah.
moments.
Give me different producers for Pusha.
Let's always feel when it comes to rap beef, it's fine to choose a side, but counting the other person out because of favoritism is just wrong, in my opinion. Wait, is that me?
Yep. 100%. It's your bias.
It's not, nah, I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not doing that now.
Because you hosting.
What's the 90s equivalent to Chris versus Quavo?
There is none.
What's the what? What's the 90s equivalent to Chris and
Oh,
Quavo?
no, there has to be one. I just
Ooh.
cannot remember.
There was never a rapper versus singer beef like this. Where was direct
If we
shots
talking about
taken?
singer versus, I'll look. I'll
Say,
look.
did Jodeci beef with anybody? I mean, I know Casey and
I mean,
I don't know.
Not
I
a
don't
rapper.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah, because Nelly was. I mean, he did the little singy stuff, but that wasn't. Is that the 90s?
That was in
Am I
2000s.
tripping?
Yeah,
No, that was
2000s,
2000s, bro. And that was
2000s,
against
early.
KRS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he not a R&B nigga.
I don't. I
He's
can't
not an
think
R&B nigga, but he
He was a
He
rapper,
te-
bro.
te-
he
teeter that
R&B
line.
adjacent.
teeter that line.
He R&B adjacent.
He teetered that
Ja
Drake line.
Rule teetered the line.
He teetered that Drake line, that rappy singing stuff. Yeah, Nelly did that. Nelly did that.
Like that. Y'all niggas being disrespectful with my nigga Nelly.
No, he did.
No matter what.
What's that song? Take a ride.
I know, but his verse was
he
like
got that
singing.
song. That shit. Come here, take a ride with. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
fucking singing on that shit. That
I'm
come
going
on,
down, down, baby. That's singing, bro.
Bruh.
That ain't rapping.
Yes, man.
He teetered the line a little
He
bit,
teetered the
man.
line, man.
He definitely
He had it because
R&B
he was that
adjacent,
crossover.
yeah. He had a crossover
He was
appeal.
Flow Rider before Flow Rider, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
I feel like Flow Rider was beefing with
What?
labels.
Let's see. Adrian Wells, appreciate the support. Rob Costa, is Dead in Sports tomorrow going to be a call-in show? Sure, Rob, hit me up. Sure, hit me up. Members, you're a member. Yeah, hit me up. 8 p.m. Thursday, youtube.com/Dead in Sports. It's it'll be the
draft special.
The draft special. Yes, absolutely. So everybody be there. Domo. Hey y'all, wish I didn't miss Mike's fun facts about the 21st, which was my birthday. Shout out to the fellow Tauruses of the group.
Oh, that's what's
Yes,
up.
sir.
Taurus up in here.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
If y'all didn't know, obviously BZ430. My birthday is this Friday, and Modest is May what?
You don't even know his birthday.
I be
I
forgetting.
close
bro.
it out.
It's the 20th, man. It's the 20th.
Close it out.
It's the last day.
The last
right
day.
there. 20th.
I be forgetting. Oh, and Sonny. Sonny, what's your birthday?
May 1st, so next
May
Wednesday.
1st.
Yeah,
Jalen
the day
too?
after.
Jalen too?
Yeah,
God damn!
Well, but we deep. We deep in this company. We are deep in this company.
You know what I'm saying? Which nigga will run up?
I
You know what I'm
right?
saying? You see the black, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we mobbing.
Hey, look, we in sync. We ain't goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We look the same damn near. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Polterghost. Hey y'all, thanks for the content. Dead End 365 recommendation. Dante's Inferno.
Who the hell is that?
That sounds interesting though.
It
Ain't
does.
that
Never
a video
heard of it.
game, B?
I'll check it out.
Hold on. Oh, okay. You got it. We'll add it later.
Black Roz. Metro is just a better producer than Hit Boy.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Of course. I was looking at y'all to see what y'all had to say.
I would agree.
Whoa.
I would agree. Not saying that Hit Boy is trash or nothing, but I just think Metro just has.
Do you think Metro could do it with Hit Boy to like revive someone's like career like that?
I think
he has the ability to do that.
Yeah, I think he could because
I wouldn't go that far.
Hit Boy definitely he showed he's more versatile.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't go that far, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because
you don't think Metro can do that?
Who do you think he could do it with?
It don't matter who.
Stat Quo?
Stat
Quo. Got you, bro.
Stat Quo did.
You do it with Young Dro? Think about like you know.
Well, here's the thing. Young
Okay.
Dro was on a project me and Ken review. We did too many. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he sounded good. I don't know if he could revive because here's the thing, right? Like, because obviously the comparison is Nas. So give me a Nas level nigga, because Young Dro is not Nas level.
T.I. Can he revive T.I.'s career?
both Atlanta.
I think the beats would be there. At this point, T.I. is just too corny. I think T.I. is corny.
You just called T.I. corny?
I did.
But a lot of people saying that about Nas. Like, not people didn't
Corny?
I don't know if corny's the right word, but I don't think anybody thought
No, I
Nas
think
can make the comeback he
coming
made.
off that Nas Year album with Kanye. Yeah, it was bad.
I don't think anybody could have
It was looking
predicted
bad.
that, bro.
It was bad, but what was the only knock on Nas's entire career was, bro, your beats is trash. Right? Like we never some slippage, of course, as you get older, niggas slip. It is what it is. But Nas is still top tier. Where I can't say that for T.I.
So okay, so people, I see some stuff in here. Jeezy, Ludacris.
Jeezy's last album was really good. Luda would be interesting.
Luda would be interesting.
Luda would be interesting.
Metro.
With Metro, that would be interesting.
The way Luda rhyme, I don't know.
No.
It feels dated.
Rhyme, yeah,
He feels dated.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He had to prove it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had to prove it because it seems like he has a certain bag to me.
Right. I'm saying Hit Boy showed that he can go. He can tap in soul shit. He can tap in all different types.
So
yeah,
Everyday
shit.
Hustle wasn't like dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously Metro doesn't do that all the time, but obviously
He even
showed
called
he could do
Metro
that.
out on the doing that shit too. I forgot the joint he did with Alchemist. I forgot he called Metro a lot of people out.
To be honest with
Like,
you,
y'all too one dimensional.
I think the next step for Metro to get like the other side of hip hop respect like completely is he got to lock in with an artist that's not a Future or a 21 Savage. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's what
Like,
I'm saying. He has to. I feel like he got to prove it before I get him that crowd.
But he's supposed to have something with Jid on the way. I don't know when that's actually supposed to be
Yeah,
dropped.
I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, that's been
I think they
rumored for a
announced that
minute.
back in 2020.
Nah,
like,
if he can make
2023, or
If he can make Jid more popular than what he is right now, I'll give it to him.
Okay.
Because I want to see that.
And seeing
I
that, to me,
wanna
that's
see
a top tier guy.
Exactly.
That's a top tier guy.
I'm still waiting on that Metro Blueface.
Hell no.
You get,
Ken, have you ever listened to MGMT? Their new album is definitely worth a listen.
Who's that?
I'll check it out. I think it's a rock band.
Oh.
It's a rock band.
They're about to give you Mike's questions now. They transfer it over to you.
Oh, that's funny. Who is more influential, Soulja Boy or Eminem? Is this Nick?
That's kind of
Here's the thing. I think I'm gonna have a very unpopular opinion, but I definitely think it's Soulja Boy for a couple of reasons. Obviously, not from a lyrical perspective, but how many niggas rhyme like Eminem anyway? I don't feel like Eminem inspired a whole bunch of people to rhyme like him. And I'm not saying Soulja Boy inspired a whole bunch of people to rhyme like him, but people were dressing like him. What he did with the ringtones, the YouTube, and the dances, like people were following the trend. Like he set trends. I can't say Eminem set trends. Eminem was an amazing rapper, did things that were controversial in his time, but I can't say it was influential. Like he was a one of one where everybody wanted to be Soulja Boy. So that's why I think Soulja's more influential.
And he still has influence today, because if you listen to Sexy Red songs, there's nothing but Soulja Boy's old flow. Like if you listen to
Really?
old stuff, yes. That's one of the reasons why like I forgot the Get It Sexy music video. She got Soulja Boy and everybody in there. Like if you actually listen to her like her flow, it's pretty much that like their old like original Soulja Boy flow.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Soulja Boy.
Big Draco.
What about
I
you?
wouldn't argue it.
He said Drake stole his whole fucking flow.
Drake.
Drake.
Yeah, he legendary. Soulja Boy is fucking legendary.
He is, bro.
Like he is. He really is.
Like he's like you could arguably say he's the first like rapper to really conquer the internet.
It's a good question because they both legendary in their own right.
100.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Eminem influenced a lot of people. I mean, he has.
Soulja
but
Boy influenced people to what? Do ringtones?
just fun rap, I think.
Fun rap,
Um,
dances.
It was already there. We just did
Superman, that
88.
whole like watch me, you.
We just did a whole 88 bracket with
I
Kid
know.
and Play and all those stuff. It's
True.
already been there, done that.
But we're not
Yeah.
saying the first to do it. We're saying who was more. The question is who was more influential. More niggas wanted to be Soulja Boy than Eminem.
That's true.
Well, they can't be white.
I mean,
You know what I mean, Ken. Don't take what I'm saying. That fucking
literal.
bruh.
Y'all said
Oh,
it.
man.
When Soulja Boy came out, Soulja Boy was in his late teens. Everybody younger than him wanted to be him, and people a little bit older than him was like, "Bro, I gotta do what he's doing." I don't remember a whole bunch of rappers being like, "I gotta be like Eminem."
Bro,
now, I think they were in
People wanted to
competition.
be like Soulja Boy.
Yes, when he first came out, yes, 100%.
Where?
Everywhere.
Bro, you know how many versions of a Crank That came out with after Soulja
Bruh.
Boy came out, bro? You had Crank That Batman, Crank That Spider-Man, bro. And then having to dance was automatic.
It became a popular song, but that don't mean people wanted to be like Soulja
Yes,
Boy.
they did, bro.
Oh my god.
You tripping, Ken? You sound old as hell.
Well, you yelling in them clouds real hard right now.
Sonny, you wanted to be like Soulja Boy.
I ain't want to be like Soulja Boy, but it
There
was
it
like
is. There's the proof.
One
But
guy.
I'm not trying to be
One
I'm
guy.
not trying to be a music artist. The fuck? I ain't out here rapping. But I was out there doing the dances and everything else.
Like, nigga, I'm from South Carolina.
Like the fuck?
Bro, ain't no way in the world y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Soulja Boy way more influential than Eminem.
Bruh, it's just I think it's the sheer volume. Like if we're talking about volume,
Soulja
of
Boy is
impact,
a joke.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't know. If
I
he's
feel
a
like
joke.
Soulja Boy is
Soulja Boy is a
exactly what he's
walking
supposed to be.
meme. Is he not?
Today he is.
Yeah, but not then. He wasn't.
Not then.
not back
He was
then.
big then.
He was big, bro.
He had that one.
Nah,
Kiss
he had
Me
more
Through
than
the
one.
Phone.
All right,
He
man,
had,
we spending too much
man.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did. We are, but he had more than one.
Y'all, Jesus Christ.
Birdwalk.
The woke
dog.
credit union. What are your thoughts on J. Cole saying the only people listening to Kendrick Lamar are white liberals?
He said that.
I have noticed that white liberals love Kendrick Lamar, but the hood don't really listen to Kendrick like that.
When did he say that?
The hood don't listen to Kendrick like that.
There's it's sort of. I mean, that's out there. That conversation is out
Did
there.
he actually say this? When did he say that?
I don't know if J. Cole said that or when or where say that, but Kendrick does have a huge white liberal following. White folks love Kendrick Lamar.
They do.
They absolutely love this dude.
They love J. Cole too.
They do. You know
For
why?
different reasons.
What's the different reasons?
Well, one, Kendrick is, I don't even want to say woke, they've ruined it. But Kendrick is positive and uplifting and talking to the black folks and
Mm-hmm.
all this and that. And
Mhm.
they feel like
What J. Cole do?
they can get on his back because he is a positive influence to black
Mhm.
people. And it feels like they're contributing and being an ally to society by listening and following Kendrick Lamar because he's a positive influence on rap, this and another.
But the Pimp a Buffalo was a black ass album.
I know, but exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. But
But
that's,
Sean Mounts in the chat said the hood isn't listening to Big Steppers into Pimp a Butterfly. I would agree with that statement. I don't think the hood is listening
This
to.
is 2 albums though.
I feel you. No, I know, but that's why I was saying I think the hood does listen to Kendrick.
Yeah.
Minus, them 2 albums. I don't think the hood is listening
Well,
to
shit,
them.
we
two.
gonna be all right was on Pimp a Butterfly though.
So here's the thing. So I think there are songs from that album that the hood was bumping,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they were bumping that album as a whole.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
yeah.
100% know that they not bumping Big Stuff.
I feel like it depends, at least with Typical Butterfly, it really depends on what area you was in. Like I feel like if you go to the hoods where Kendrick and stuff grew up and stuff like that, like things like King Kunta and stuff is probably getting played because that's from their culture. That has a lot of, like history and stuff with the music and how it sounds. Now, outside in the other hood, like if you go in the hood in the South, you probably not hearing nobody bump To Pimp a Butterfly or Big Steppers like that heavy. But they're probably bumping the other albums like the Good Kid, Mad Cities, the Section 80s, the Dams. So
I don't know if J. Cole said it, but I don't think he's the guy to say that.
Yeah, because they love his ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Crooked Smile and all that. White people say
Yeah,
these are popular radio songs.
Yeah,
I love it, especially when he got that nappy hair. It really latched onto him then, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah. Damn, I knew I had it. So Drew in the chat said that the hood bumps Drake more than both of them. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the hood likes Drake, I think.
Drake is the most successful
Heads don't
artist.
like Drake.
I'll
Hoods
give you
like
that.
Drake.
I give you that.
Yeah. Hoods and women.
Definitely women.
Yeah.
Definitely women.
All right. Vegan Sports Bar. Can we agree that Ye's bar place some J. Cole Get the P Dry is hilarious?
Huh?
All right, so just quick context, just in case nobody doesn't know. So Kanye just been kind of randomly kind of putting himself into the beef and everything. He didn't like that remix and stuff. I forgot the platform he was on, but he was doing an interview and he pretty much just like they asked him about Cole in the situation, and he was like, I remember when he said at one point, he said you can't put the words Cole and up in the same sentence.
Yeah, so I saw a couple of people on YouTube react to what Kanye said, and a lot of people a little bit younger than me, but old enough, they were saying that J. Cole got him some good. You know what I'm saying? Like there are songs that women like that J. Cole have made. Like Friday Night Lights, In the Morning, him and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a song that the ladies like. J. Cole has songs that you can play and it won't get dry.
I don't know. I have no comment.
I don't play J. Cole. That's not the bag I go to, but I can see, there are some songs that you could play.
What the hell is going? What in the world are you talking about?
I'm just saying you could play J. Cole and it won't get dry.
Hey, yo.
That's what he asked.
Why would you even try to experiment with? Never mind.
I did it. I said that's not the bag I go to.
On my way down.
TLC joint.
No,
the TLC. It's
the cricket style. Yeah.
TLC, yeah.
That's what you playing.
That's not the bag I go to. I don't go to J. Cole for that.
Rob Costa said it's almost dry.
All right, man.
What you got, Ken?
How do you feel about Joe Budden saying that J. Cole should diss Kanye back and people would get over him apologizing to Kendrick Lamar? J. Cole,
it's over.
Ain't responding to anybody else.
Yeah,
his rap beef and career is done.
It's rap. It's a rap.
It's a rap.
He can't say nothing.
He can't say nothing, bro.
He can't say nothing. He's boxed himself in.
Yes, bro. He really did.
He really has.
He really did, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how he comes back from that. I don't know, man. That was a really poor decision.
It really was. It really was.
It was a better way to do that.
Yeah.
Better hope this album is good.
Yep. Nah, I don't think that'll work. Because everybody be waiting for him to apologize again. They won't believe it.
Yeah.
They won't believe it. He'll be on the clock. Like, all right, we'll give
okay. If you say so, bro.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right, whatever, J. Cole. He really messed himself up with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did.
When positivity goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, keep positive going wrong.
Right.
Yeah, nah, bro. He took a hit for that to people outside of his fan base. Chris Brown versus Quavo, quite possibly the most contradictory, hypocritical beef ever. They both have domestic violence off SMH.
They do.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is.
Yeah.
And then they
wasn't
both
on camera. It was on camera.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, that Quavo pushed Swanee in the elevator.
In the elevator.
Yeah.
And then there's pictures, and obviously we know everything that happened with Rihanna and Chris Brown. So And it's crazy that they both took jabs of each other doing that. But
yeah, that's crazy.
It is what it is.
Glad to see FIFO in today's live. He's like, man, why y'all gotta be like this, bro? That's
You do what?
Oh, man.
Cuban
I
leprechaun.
don't even want. Yeah.
I ain't that short.
He's like a little Cuban leprechaun. I don't even know what that means.
Leprechaun?
No, I'm just saying.
He's like a Cuban leopard.
Like a Cuban short
Moving
nigga?
on. Why and forever? Quavo got to throw hands. See, Chris Brown got too disrespectful saying he should be where Takeoff is. What
Yeah,
is
I know, that's what
ATP
you're saying.
at the what?
Huh?
You said what?
ATP. What is that? ATP.
At this point.
At this point, okay.
See, that's how you know you old.
I was trying to figure it out, but
That was disrespectful. I'm surprised people are supporting that line, that bar. That was disrespectful.
What do you mean by people are supporting that bar?
Because they really like the Chris Brown song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be certain bars that people just don't be like, they'll just throw away the whole song because you put a certain thing in there. Like the J. Cole thing, like the trans bars that he put in, it was a dope song, but people throw that song away because of that alone. Well, I won't say throw it away, but they don't
I
like
feel
that
you.
he said
It's,
what he said.
You know.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing about that though, just real quick, is that the reason I think that stands out so much, outside of the fact that it's just super disrespectful to say, people was actually saying that on Twitter when the incident went down.
Saying what?
That it should have been Quavo, because if you remember
but still, to
No, I
put
feel
that in a song is like a really
I know.
disrespectful.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Yeah.
why it stands out so much more though, because people were actually saying that shit when the incident happened. Yeah, because the whole reason the dice game with Quavo was the one that's in the dice game. Takeoff was just chilling.
Right. Yeah, it's way too soon. Way too soon for that.
Donovan, I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying it won't. But if Kendrick loses this battle, can you handle that?
Man, it's just a battle.
It ain't me.
You're right. It ain't affecting me.
I think the only way Kendrick loses is by not responding at all. That's the only way that this doesn't go in his favor.
But he's saying that, can you handle it? That's an Usher song, by the way.
Yeah, can you handle it? See, now that's the bag I get into now. That's the bag right there. But now me personally, like I said in the video, I feel like the nigga that started has to finish it. So if you start it and then he goes back to back and you don't do nothing, that's a big L.
But to Ken's point, what does he feel like it's not enough?
Huh?
I think Ken kind of is alluding to this. Like, it's just not enough. Like, I'm not saying that, because for me, I would love if he responded. I would love it. But I don't think he loses anything if he doesn't.
Realistically speaking, neither of them does.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Kendrick would have to. I mean, Kendrick would have to come and do some career-ending stuff,
right?
And that's
because he can come back and drop an amazing album with no disses, and people is
because low key Pusha should have ended his career.
Right.
Yeah, he probably could have if he would have kept going.
I think Jay Prince get in the middle of that. He did,
but I still think Drake is damn near too big to fail. I do think Pusha put the biggest, crack in the armor that we've ever seen of Drake.
And Drake fans was moving the goalpost for that when that happened.
100%.
Shit was crazy.
Yeah. He had to respond to that. Well, why he had to respond?
Right.
I don't know. Can I handle it? Yeah. Like to me, I really don't care like that because this beef is manufactured. It doesn't stem from something real like Quavo and Chris Brown that can potentially become violent or people getting hands put on people. This was purely based out of competition. Like Kendrick was on the up and up and he wanted to come at the nigga that was on top. So like, I'm okay with that. If he doesn't say nothing, I feel like it's an L, but I wouldn't feel no type of way. Like I'm not gonna be mad. Oh my God, Kendrick didn't. I'm not gonna feel like that. It is what it is at that point.
Yeah, realistically speaking, like they don't. It's just bragging rights for the fan bases at the end.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Big Clipper. I feel like dead end hip hop is known throughout the hip hop consumer community, but you guys don't have public drama or any huge viral moments besides the Pimp and Butterfly reviews, so y'all aren't constantly hitting in the algorithms.
I could see that.
Interesting comment. Yeah,
start some drama.
I can see that. I can see that.
So we need to start calling motherfuckers out.
Start crashing.
Find somebody.
But we have had some hot takes though.
That was it.
There have been some hot takes,
but that was early. That was
early on.
And that's partially why we grew so fast.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Because there was nobody doing what we was doing, like in terms of stylistically, and then the hot takes on top of that. But I somewhat agree with Big Clipper. You know, like we don't have virality anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't. Like, we don't.
We don't talk about shit like that.
We
Like we
don't.
started to like with some of these lives and some of the combos and stuff, but that's not our bag.
Mm-mm.
Like that's just not our bag. I think the biggest thing that's happened this year was the when we touched on the Cat Williams thing. I think that,
but that was viral in and of itself. So
that's
we
what
just
I'm saying. We don't touch on that type of stuff.
we don't
right?
create
Yeah,
viral moments.
Yeah, yeah.
We may touch some viral moments, and the only thing that happened, the only thing that happened outside of our control was the Kendrick thing.
Oh, yeah, that was really dope.
That was, that was huge for us.
But no, go ahead. Yeah. But yeah, I don't even think that was viral though. I don't think we went viral off of that.
That video did crazy numbers.
The video, sure, but our numbers were crazy then anyway. Yeah.
But I'm saying even crazy for that time.
Yeah.
Like yeah, our numbers was ridiculous at that time. But I'm saying that video did even double what we normally did. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Vegan Sports Bar. I feel like Blue Lips is not so much an album as it is a film score. Would you agree with this?
I agree. Because it doesn't, like, every time I listen to it, it doesn't feel like anything else I listen to. It has this own weird place and vibe of an album that I can't compare it to anything. But I think, kind of just opposing it to a film score, I would have to agree.
All right. Spoke him up, Rod.
He sure did.
Beyond Beats and Culture. We appreciate you guys for everything y'all do, man. Seriously, no way we can't pay our respects to OGs.
Appreciate that, man. That's dope.
Yeah, that's them, y'all.
That's
So
dope.
who I was talking about earlier, and if you came on later, man, these
And
guys,
I posted the link to their channel in the
Yeah.
Post it one more time, BZ.
Yeah, posted
Everybody
one
that
more
missed
time. But they made a dope video specifically about Mike, but they also mentioned that us. That's probably where that one of those last super chats came from, about us getting our flowers and everything like that, man. So yeah, man, it was dope, man. And I like their chemistry. I really like their chemistry, man. So yeah, I
posted again.
Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate the super chat too, man. For real.
Big Clipper said, I didn't say this as a diss. I like that y'all keep it hip hop.
So yeah, we didn't take it that way.
Yeah, no, we didn't take it that way. I like
it.
I like the take. I think that's good info for us. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, as a collective, like
honest assessment.
And we know it. And,
yeah,
like that's
that's our content
strategy.
strategy.
We stand on business. We stand on business.
No politics, no BS.
Jonathan Hernandez. Which rapper has the most toxic fan base? Some examples: the Barbs and whatever the hell Playboy Cardi's fan base is called.
Beyonce.
Said rapper, dog.
He said rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just going the most toxic because, the Beehive be crazy, bro.
I mean, Eminem, one.
J. Cole, the Dreamers.
The Coal Miners?
The Coal Miners, yeah. Them niggas.
He not that bad, though.
Riff Raff.
Well, I guess they only migrate to dead and hip hop videos when we talk negative about J. Cole.
I feel like Drake fans are worse than Cole fans.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like Drake fans move the goalposts all the time.
Exactly.
But I feel like J. Cole fans, like, they directly attack you.
I get you. I guess I can respect them more for that, I guess.
Any others we can think about?
I mean,
rappers, nah.
Yeah, they already said Nicki Minaj. That's the most obvious one, I think.
Kanye fans.
Oh yeah.
I think they're like Drake fans though. Well, no. You right. Because they be
we had to
all
make
the
a
fuck shit
whole
that he
another
do.
video that time. Like, it's 2 times we had to make videos like that.
Him and J. Cole.
Yep. Like they, bro.
Yeah. Kanye fans, yeah, because they'll move the goalpost, they go at you directly, and then they'll co-sign everything you say. It's like, bro, you can't have it all the way like that. Kanye fans is crazy.
Snow Bunny Simp. What are some of y'all favorite hip hop duo collabs? For instance, they're not officially a group, but they've released a lot of music together. Black Hippie. I don't know if that's enough music.
Yeah, it's not enough music.
I'll say Nas and AZ. I think they made so much music together. They should have made an EP. But yeah, I say Nas and AZ. They collabs always been dope.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say unpopular opinion because I really like this project, But Freddie and Currency with Fetty, I really like that project.
But they made a project
But they made a
together.
project
though.
together.
Yeah.
So we talking about people that haven't. They do
Yeah.
collabs,
They
but
do-
they haven't made a project together.
That's cheating.
Not necessarily per the
Cheating.
question.
Like what was the big crit
It's
and
okay,
who
man.
was
You have the
It's-
rhythm.
and Yellow
No,
Wolf
no,
when they supposed
it
to
said,
come together?
what are some of your favorite hip hop duo collabs? For instance, they're not officially a group, but they've released a lot of music together.
You know what? I'll give.
Right,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
you're right.
Come
You're
on,
right.
man.
Good job.
Y'all niggas is out of touch.
You're right.
I'm the one that's fresh.
I got you.
You got it.
Correct.
You got
Correct
it.
us. We got you.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, Fetty. I like that project.
I would say Boss and J. Cole. They don't gotta, they do a lot of feature on each other. Nigga, shut up.
But Ken, Boss has been on the up and up.
Yes.
He's
Nah,
been
his
on the up
last
and
album
up.
was good. I
Yeah,
did enjoy
he's
it.
been on the up and up, bro. I can't even front.
I did enjoy it.
Why I feel like it's somebody.
There's definitely a lot that we just not.
Yeah, I like the question. I do
Save
like
it.
the question. Like,
Yeah,
like
Make it a
took
comment.
yeah,
took a
save
picture
that
of it.
because we're trying to put rap duos together. I
Mhm.
think that'd be dope.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
we can
I
spend
think
on
that'd be dope.
it. Adrian Wells, appreciate the donation.
They keep saying Earl and Vince too in the comments. They are.
Oh yeah, that's a good
They
one.
are.
And they're
good
saying
collab.
Jid and Earth Gang too, which is
Yeah,
a
that's
good one
good
too.
too.
Yep.
Vegan Sports Bar, why do you think Drake keeps dragging Taylor Swift into diss tracks? Do you think there's any deeper reason to it?
Pretty sure there is. I don't think nobody really
Yeah.
knows though.
I have no idea. I have the slightest idea.
He probably envies her.
It's probably because he can't fight by himself.
I think he envies like she's gonna. That's one artist that's gonna top him on the
Yeah.
charts. And if you claim to be the best, like even though she's in a whole nother genre or
Mhm.
whatever, you still feel some type of way because he compares himself to like the Michael
Yeah, yeah.
Jackson and all that. So I think he low key envies her superstar.
Taylor Swift is the only person outside of hip hop that hip hop niggas move their release date for.
Yep.
Mhm.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? I think Drake is one of the few that may not.
Mhm.
I don't think Kanye would either.
I thought
No, he does. He said
I
he
thought
does.
said it
He's
in the
done
bar.
before, yeah.
He said,
That Drake does.
Yeah,
he said he
Drake-
did. Like he
He
moved.
said Taylor the
yeah.
only one that
He did.
Only
Yeah.
nigga. He's called her a
Yeah.
nigga.
He
That's
called
the
her
only
nigga,
nigga I
yeah.
move my
yeah.
He did.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so
I think he envies her a little bit.
Taylor Swift got some black in her?
I don't know about that.
I thought that bar was funny when I heard it myself. I'm like, yeah, he called Taylor Swift a nigga. Like, yeah.
Maybe she have in the past. I don't know.
You stupid.
Is being on the clock an actual thing for disses? Nas waited 2 months to drop Ether on Jay's birthday.
I mentioned that in our
He
video.
dropped it on Jay's birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mentioned that in our video. Like, I think I posed a question to FIFO. Like, I think we're just in the times where people just want stuff super fast because this is back then. You wasn't, you was getting them months later, or responses. You was getting them months later. So yeah, he released that shit on Jay's birthday, bro. He intentionally did that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
You ruined the man's birthday.
Mhm.
No, I don't think it's a thing. I just because like an official clock. My thing is you're up next, you're on the clock, but is there an actual time to it?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Time designation, no.
But I do think that the expectation is not 2 months. I think the expectation is
When did that
Because of the time. I think
Who
'cause of the
started
time
that? That
we're
whole
in.
you got 24 hours.
Yeah.
to
Right.
respond. Who
That's
started-
why I
who
don't know.
started
I don't
Because of
that?
the time, this social media era we in.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
all.
I'm saying,
That's what it
man.
is.
Yeah, I look, here's the thing. I'm not saying that there's an official time slot, but I do think that people want it faster than 2 months. I think 2 to 3 weeks for most people is an adequate time. Anything beyond that, because of the society we live in with technology, they get antsy.
Well, they gotta wait.
Or just bump the AI joints that be dropping.
Who want to listen to that? Jonathan Hernandez. Who are some artists that would fit in 90s hip hop? Of course,
Griselda,
yeah.
Rock Marciano.
Big Sean.
Hell no.
Joy at one point.
Big
Joy
Sean
Badass.
do the
No.
Candyman thing, the Tone Loc
No,
thing.
no.
Oh,
I think Big Crit could have did 90s hip hop.
Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that because
He's a storyteller. Like I always say,
UGK,
yeah. I always say that he's a combination of Andre and Big Boy. Like that was 90s, so I feel like he could do that too. I think Eminem could have did 90s hip hop.
I mean, he was.
Yeah.
Well,
came out in the late 90s.
but he blew up in the 2000s though. Like he was late 90s. He was like 98, 99.
My name is 99.
Yeah.
Well, hi, my name is.
That's 1 year in the 90s.
The 90s.
Okay.
I would say Flatbush Zombies.
100%. That whole
Where they
Beast Coast
at?
movement.
Yeah, I know.
They,
Where are
they,
they?
I
Yo,
don't, they've all been working on their solo stuff. I think.
Young old Drew.
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
got
think
that-
anybody associated with Griselda as well. Who's the nigga that you like?
Conway?
No.
On Streets?
No. The one that hasn't dropped the project. You're always waiting for his project.
Oh, Stove God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm bad with names.
Yeah, Stove guy.
But
I
Stove
don't know
God.
if
But
he sounds like a 90s rapper.
Yeah, I
though.
don't think he does.
I don't think
either.
he sounds like a 90s
but
rapper.
I think he could have been okay in 90s.
I think I go with FIFO saying like that aggressiveness and stuff he does, that raspiness of his voice. He could fit in still.
All right. The Incognito, overly dedicated or so far gone? That's
Overly
really
dedicated.
only one answer. For
Yeah,
this.
overly dedicated. That's easy
Right.
for me.
So far gone for me. Hey, look, y'all can go back on the YouTube channel, the Dead and Hip Hop official YouTube
I
channel.
like so far gone.
We dropped overly dedicated when we did D365 the first go round, and I talked about it, how I feel. So go back there and watch it. It's on the channel. However, I feel like So Far Gone was a better project to me.
I can go either way, honestly.
So
I'll
you
go either
split?
way.
So you 50-50?
Yeah, because I think they're two different things. Like they're very different.
They are.
Yeah, so I can go either way. I like both.
I feel you. I'll put it to you. I listen to So Far Gone more than I do overly dedicated.
I feel that.
I probably have listened to them probably equally. That's why I say I can go both.
I feel sorry for you. What? Chibino, Shaman Artist. Okay, that's a lot. Not to stress so much, you guys, but I just wanted to ask y'all: is there email to send music your way, whether it's your own or suggestions, not to listen on stream, but just to tap in with new upcoming talent in the community?
Patreon is probably the best way. Right?
Yeah, you can send something on Patreon. We'll be guaranteed to get it there.
Yeah,
Or you can send it to daddyhiphop@gmail. But
Yeah, that email box is
it's
crazy.
a lot. It's a lot of stuff in that email inbox.
Yes.
Stuff go to spam. It's
It's safer on Patreon, bro.
Yeah.
It's safer on Patreon.
There's no filter on Gmail. Shit.
It's so much thing. It's so much. 13 years, bro.
Yeah, so but you can send it to that if you want to. I'm just saying it's no guarantee. But that is an option. So Patreon or daddyhiphop@gmail.com. Good luck. Let's see. Donovan, who in the DC comic universe would you want to see rap battle in the Marvel universe and bring their one feature? Let me see. I'm trying to think if this one.
Yeah, you got this, Ken.
No, I was trying to think if this could be a topic or something, but
yeah, I'm not.
I took a
Definitely got
picture of
this
this
can.
case too.
Yeah, you definitely got this one, Cam.
well,
I ain't
first of
even
all,
touching it.
DC can't compete.
Yeah, because I'm over
about
here
that?
like trying to.
Batman?
Who?
Batman?
You would want to see him rap battle somebody in
With
Marvel?
that gruffy voice? Yeah, that should be dope. Batman, fucking Joker,
You know what? I
the
was, only,
Riddler.
I was only thinking superheroes, but then I started thinking the villains. DC has dope ass villains.
Yeah.
So I do.
Where?
Joker is arguably one of the best villains ever.
Mm.
Say something. Say something.
You name one.
Riddler is good. Riddler is good. As a
Riddler is
rap
whack.
as a rap battle fucking contestant against a Marvel character in the rap battle. Not ever. But as a rap battle, I think Riddler would be my choice.
They said Batman sequel. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm trying to think who else, because people seem to like Batman. He's the most popular one. So who would Batman go against in
Iron Man.
Marvel?
That's the
The two
matchup.
rich guys?
Yeah, that's the matchup.
That's probably the easiest one. Help.
That's smart. I like that.
Captain America versus Superman.
That's not fair.
No, they're both like patriots to a certain degree.
But Superman's allegiance isn't to America though.
It's the Earth.
No, it's not. It's to his whatever planet he from.
That planet is gone.
Yeah, I was like, Krypton gone.
I'm
bro.
taking.
What are
I'm
you-
letting Ken take the lead on the comics. Though.
What are you talking about?
Is gone.
You know.
Flash versus Spider-Man.
All right.
That's a good one. They're both, you know what I'm saying?
Flash probably versus Quicksilver from the X-Men.
I'll give you that.
Oh,
one.
yeah, I'll
Okay,
give you that.
one.
All right. Who does Ken hate more, Drake, Kanye, or Eminem?
Drake.
Drake.
I absolutely have no hate in my heart for either one of these artists.
Yes, you fucking do. You cannot
I
stand
listen
Drake.
to their music.
What is a
They said,
positive?
who do you hate more?
Drake.
Neither.
Drake. Can you never given Drake a positive review? You said that man was over 10 years ago.
That's not true.
Okay, 7 years ago you said.
No, I have given him a positive review.
What album?
I just said that I like
What
So Far
album?
Gone. I just said
But we didn't review that.
that's not my
That's
problem.
funny.
And what review have you ever given Drake anything positive?
Did we review Take Care?
No.
Well, we should have. That would have been another.
No, we did review Take Care. We did
We
review.
did do Take Care.
Yeah.
I did like that one.
No.
I'm double checking.
Pull up the archives,
I'm
chat.
double checking.
They can't like that joint because I don't believe it.
I don't know. I thought I did. It's been a long time.
You just capping.
No, I think I like Take Care. I do
Shit.
like. Yeah. Anyway.
Whatever.
I would say though, if I had to answer the question, how much did he pay for me to answer this question?
How much did he-
I don't know. You gotta try again, bro. Sean Mounts, Quavo low key proved Chris's point because Takeoff's hook was the best part of the track. Couldn't even make a diss without backup. Damn, people, they kind of saying what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, nigga, he named it Weakest Link and you went to go get the Fallen Migo.
Yeah, but you can't fall into that. Like, I mean, that's his brother. Like
I understand they
I would
family.
yeah,
Like, they
it's
legit blood. They
you're not
legit
gonna
blood.
keep me from using like my blood on a track.
I feel you, but I'm just saying the optics of it look.
I didn't
weak.
think so. I didn't think so. I thought the optics were.
I think you're in the minority.
and I know I probably am. I
Mm.
know I probably am, but I particularly was fine with it. It's like, yo, you talk about my. It's like, nigga, I still looking for the niggas that did that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like,
I'm not against it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay with it, but it just, like I said, it proved the name of the track.
it's
All
like, not this again.
Yeah. Tweets open doors. What's a collab from two artists that sounded good on paper but turned out whack? Example: Jay Nas, Black Republican was very average to me. Bro. You
Oh,
Yeah, you
tripping.
tripping.
That's a
Man.
damn good song.
You're tripping. I'm glad that's an opinion.
The collab that you was looking forward to, but then
Damn, that is a good ass question.
That
though.
is. I
I will
can't
have to think about that one.
yeah,
It ended up being whack.
yeah, I have to think of that one. I can't think of any top of my head.
I can't either.
Chat probably going crazy, but I
I
can't.
can't either.
I can't think of none. off
All
the top
right,
of my head.
we'll pin this one. Is Snoop Dogg overrated?
Overrated as far as just, I mean, the man has 19 albums, bro. You probably remember Doggy Style. I like the Blue Carpet Treatment. I think that's the second best album that don't
Yeah.
get talked about.
Yeah,
I
dog.
just I
After
put
that,
on.
I mean, them No Limit albums were
Nope.
definitely very,
Trash.
very mid at best.
Fuck
At
that
best.
was trash.
Yeah,
he
that's what
had
I'm
one
saying.
good song.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He did have one.
yeah,
Fuck them other niggas. That was it.
Even the one that he had Drop It Like It's Hot, that album was.
Mhm.
I mean, that's an argument.
That's the R.
That's an argument.
Rhythm and Gangsta album?
Yeah, that's an argument, bro. That's an
I don't
But
argument.
that
think
don't make him overrated.
So I was gonna say I don't think he's
Well,
overrated.
yeah, because
Snoop
people
is a huge
people don't rate him as high
because like
yeah.
the 19 hours, but he still has Chronic, and he still has Chronic.
Yeah.
Like
Murder Was the Case.
Murder was the
Soundtrack.
case.
Mhm.
You still got
But
that
that's a
stuff.
He
soundtrack.
can rap.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just-
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's had
Overrated
good
as far
features
as
and
what?
stuff.
Like, it's
Like,
just
yeah.
if you're talking about his discography, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know if
just-
people.
yeah.
I don't know if people rate his discography high though. So
Right.
yeah, so he probably not overrated.
But even like in the all-time list, like nobody's putting Snoop top 10.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think people putting him up. Yeah,
Yeah,
people putting
he's
him
not
up
top
there.
10, but I think he's arguably had the most moments in hip hop history.
He's the
Like-
most popular artist, I would say. I would think if you just go by just pure popularity, He's probably the
You
most
got to give him that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably the most household rapper. Like
100%.
Like if you
The
think
nigga
about
had a
it,
show with Martha
Bruh.
Stewart.
Everyone knows.
Bruh,
Snoop
every-
Dogg,
that's what I'm
Doggy
saying.
Dog.
Bruh, no matter what
100%.
age, era, it could be
Hey,
grandma,
nationality.
everybody. He's probably the most popular artist ever, like rapper
Yeah.
ever.
100%. Just
Yeah.
think about a couple months ago when he did the whole commercial for where he was talking about he's not gonna smoke no more, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
he
it
had
is.
the whole internet going crazy talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna give up weed too. Like no,
See, I don't think he's overrated because he's not rated high from the get.
Yes.
as far as a rapper.
but I would say Snoop is probably the most influential rapper ever.
He's a good rapper.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
rapper. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
he has moments, he has hits.
Anybody else here ever listen to the East Siders album?
Yeah, I did. You
Yeah.
know I did. You know I did.
Yeah. I was like the only one. But yeah, let's see. Where am I? M is more down for us black people than Kanye.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's how you
That's probably
feel.
real.
All right. Let's see.
Today he is.
Yeah.
But Kanye was on his black shit back in the day.
So this person NV in the chat said E40 over Snoop. To be honest, you are wrong.
All right, man.
E40 a legend in LA.
No, in the
Yeah,
Bay,
no, I know
100.
that. I know that.
Yeah.
But he's not over Snoop though.
I know you know.
I-
Yeah, he's not over Snoop though.
I fucks with E40.
My cousin, boy, they said they
Man,
love
bruh.
him out there, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Because he was the
Remember
first
that song? He
independent
got that
nigga.
song with Tupac.
Oh yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Nah, they love E40 out there, bro.
Yeah.
Don't talk bad about E40, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying he's not over
You saw
Snoop.
what happened to Biggie? You heard what happened to Biggie?
I know, but you pulled that out the chat to diss E40.
No, I'm just saying E40 is not bigger than Snoop.
That didn't deserve to be heard over the air.
I don't think so.
Levi Turner, members chat. I'm putting story of Adidon over Ether. Valid? Absolutely not.
I think so. It was more incendiary than Ether. And Ether was good. Pusha had better bars.
It's
Pusha had better bars.
Jay
I don't
himself
know,
said
man.
that song fucked him up.
yeah,
so.
I think
And then for
think
him to
it's
turn around and make Super Ugly, it shows it made Jay emotional.
It
After
did.
that, it hurt Jay. He
it would have
said
did the same thing to Drake too, though.
Yeah.
Drake still talks
Yeah.
about it today.
You're right.
Yep.
Right.
I think it's
Yeah.
up there. I think it's up there with the Ether.
It can.
I don't think it. Oh man,
Look, Drake had to take 3 paternity tests. The first one, no, you think no, the first one was destroyed in transit. He took another 2 to make sure,
That's
bro.
funny.
No, look,
That is
if you want to
funny.
say Ether better, obviously I think it's more legendary.
But think about this.
Uh-huh.
People say, "Oh man, he ethered it." Like that.
No,
became
it
like
became a
name.
verb.
Yeah,
It's a
it
verb.
It's a
now.
verb.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like,
100%.
Yeah.
But Adidon to say Adidon is up there with Ether. That's
It
come
is.
on, bro.
It
Like,
is.
that's
It
high.
is.
It is though.
That was
It
man,
is.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
fucked.
Adidon is crazy,
it fucked,
bro.
It fucked. It made Drake
Bro.
turn into a good father, bro.
Bro. Yeah, it
Like,
did.
when you think about
It
it,
did.
that shit crazy.
It did.
Bro.
He was like, you got to claim that child.
Right.
Woo!
Right. And talk
Woo.
about his like we haven't heard from 40 since then.
We have not, bro.
He's
Yep.
still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Bro, we
He just
ain't
quiet.
heard, bro. We ain't heard
Heard
from him
nothing.
since that shit.
Nothing.
So yeah, I think impact. They both have the.
You can make the
impact.
argument.
Yeah,
You
you can
can
make the
argument.
argument.
You can make the argument. I think people just hold on to nostalgia, but you can make, as far as impact, you can make the argument.
I agree with this too. Adidon hurt Drake more than Ether hurt Jay. Cause Drake, I think so.
Yeah.
Cause Jake just kept going. I mean, it didn't stop him.
All right, last couple of these will be quick. These are post super chat. So Arch 2010 became a member. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Also sent in a super sticker.
Appreciate
Appreciate it
that.
again. And
Okay.
gifted a Dead End Hip Hop membership.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what's up.
What
So
is
I hope
that?
Somebody got a chance
Yeah, I
to
ain't never
claim
heard that. Gifted
So
Dead.
somebody can become a member
Oh, they
on his
gifted-
dime.
Yeah, it's
Like
kind of
they
how
do
they
on
do on
Twitch.
Twitch.
They doing
Yeah,
Twitch, yeah. You
yeah,
can
yeah.
give someone a sub, so he gift this. Okay, yeah,
That's
what's
as
up.
hell.
That's what's up. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's what. That's
Hey
what.
man, y'all some good people out there,
Yep.
man. Like y'all, you know what? Y'all some good people, man.
And this last one was definitely on point. We're gonna close out the show with this one.
Mm.
It's about to be something crazy.
I'm with you, Ken. Electric Circus.
Hell
Good
no.
album.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonny, turn off the camera.
Yeah.
Turn off the camera. That shit's trash.
There we go, baby.
Fuck out of here
I'ma
with
let
that.
that
Who
stay.
was that?
As a matter
Hey.
of fact, I ain't even taking it off the screen. Until
Get that
it's
man
gonna
a
stay on the
refund.
screen. So it was
How much he paid?
nothing.
Then why is it on the screen?
He said nothing. He
Because
said nothing.
I'm gonna let that stay right there until we done.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a
funny.
fucking trash album, bro. Ooh, see, look. Mm-hmm.
That wasn't my phone, was it?
It was the water bottle.
Water bottle, something you got
That's why
over
it
there.
says
that's
Soul
fine.
Power. Is that off that album? Soul Power? Is that on there? Man, you
let's-
probably don't even know
we
the
done.
track list.
He don't.
Y'all better close it out.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Look,
They said that's your burner account.
it is. That's the first thing I thought. Because what's it
KYE.
called? Yeah, exactly.
KYE.
Come on, man. You ain't fooling nobody, Ken, over there with your burner YouTube account
I'm
and stuff,
telling you,
man.
bro,
They
it's on
said
the way.
propaganda working hard. That's funny.
Look, man, we appreciate all of the super chats. We appreciate you guys. You already know every other Wednesday we are doing the live. Make sure you go subscribe to DE365 reviews if you want reviews. Our Friday is pending. It's to be decided once we get a new home. But outside of that, man, we appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Yep.
Also, don't forget about Twitch. We'll be going live for Twitch next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. We're about to go live tonight, right?
No. Next Wednesday.
Next week.
Next week.
We
Yeah.
about to leave.
I know we
You
about to
see
leave.
B is about to fall forward. What are you talking about?
But yeah, next week we'll be live on Twitch. So make sure you are a Twitch subscriber over there on Dead End Hip Hop. But we'll catch you. We out.